Hello and welcome to the Corona Yoga Challenge. Today is day 65. So we are going to come to standing today, but if you want to check my website here, just to make sure that you've got everything you need to keep safe and to adapt these poses as well as possible for your health. And also do subscribe on YouTube if you want updates. So from a natural standing position, so if you just take yourself so that you've got space all around you, so I'm not have to move this way, and then bring your hands in towards your heart. Inhaling, you're going to let your hands come up. Exhaling, hands are going to come out and down. So you're following your breath, so you can go faster or slower. Just go nice and easy with your breathing. And then we're going to have the option of coming up onto the balls of your feet as your hands come up. So you're coming up onto the feet, the balls of the feet sinking down into the heels. And then up into the balls of the feet and sinking down. So you're going to start to use your breathing to decide how little or how big to make each breath. And we're going to see if we want to start to bring in a bending of the knees as your hands come down and you breathe out. So this movement can be really, really tiny, or it can be bigger, just whatever's good for you. And then from here we're going to take a little stretch over to one side. So twist yourself one side as you come down, up through the centre and through the other side. We're going to do one more on each side if it's comfortable for you. So we're just expanding with the breath. And then this time as your hands come down, if your heels are up, settle them down. Let your hands come down beside your sides and in towards your heart. That's a nice way to wake up your breathing. We're going to come onto the floor now, so if you want to bring yourself onto your mat, so you've got a good bit of space all around you, and you're going to start by sliding your hips from one side to the other side. So smooth, easy movement. And then you're going to take one leg up, so bring your leg all the way up towards your hand, if comfortable. Other leg's going to extend back, and you're extending back through the heels so you stay nice and comfy. And then you're going to walk yourself up onto your front knee, and with the option of coming in towards that front knee, so you can just ease yourself round. And then back to the centre, hands come onto the floor, knee comes down, and extend yourself back, soften back. And then we're going to do the opposite side. So foot's going to step up towards your hand, other leg is going to extend back. Get nice and steady through the back leg, and then walk yourself onto your front knee if you would like to, so you can bring yourself in towards your front thigh and the shoulders can release. And then bring yourself back to the centre. Knees are going to find the floor, and rock back, let your head come down. You're going to bring yourself back to all fours if it feels good, and we're going to do one more on each side. So I'm going to come towards you. No, this one to come towards you. So step your leg up, extend back through your heel, get nice and steady, walk your hands onto this front thigh. Think about the arms being really gentle and light on the leg if you'd like to. And then this time either your hand settles onto your hip or it can extend out to the back. Bring yourself round, facing the short edge of your mat. Both hands find the floor, and then we're going to swap over. Same thing, nice steady lunge forwards, back leg lifts, hands come onto your leg, and then you're going to walk yourself round or wrap your tummy round towards your thigh and let your free hand come out if you would like. And then bring yourself to facing the short edge of your mat. Hands come down, knees come down. Settle back to child's pose, have a little moment of rest. And let the breath come into the back of your body. And then if you bring yourself to sitting, and we're going to be sitting with the legs wide, so do take a block to sit on if that would be more comfortable for you. So you're going to have your legs a little bit wide. So it could be very wide, it could be just a little bit wide, just whatever feels right. You're thinking about the little lift up through the back of the lower back so that the tummy naturally lifts up and both shoulders stay soft and down. So we get a feeling of being able to sit up with, in some ways, less effort. And it might be that you need a little bit of a bend at the back of the knees so that that's comfortable for you. You're going to let your hands come either side of one straight leg. You're going to lift your tummy and your ribcage up and round to come in towards this side. And then lift yourself up and round to come to the opposite side. Same thing, that little lift through each side of the waist, through each side of the tummy to bring yourself round. And bring yourself back to the centre. And we're going to come to your first side again. So this is your option to take the legs a little bit narrower, a little bit wider, just whatever's going to feel good. You might just want to adjust that feeling of coming up and onto the sit bones so you get that natural lengthening up of the spine. Hands are coming either side of your straight leg. Keep them close in towards you, so you want to be really gentle with the legs, with the hands, so we don't end up kind of tightening up through the back. So it's that lift up and round, and the shoulders stay really soft as you bring yourself round. And then come in towards the centre and all the way over to the opposite side. And then back to the centre. We're going to do a little bit of breathing just now, so if you just want to bring yourself to a position where you can relax and sit comfortably. And we're just going to do a very, very easy breath. We're going to breathe in, we're going to breathe out. That's simple. But you're going to allow your breathing to start to have its own rhythm. So you're going to notice the inhale, a little pause. You're going to notice the exhale, a little pause. And you're going to notice that kind of cyclic nature of the breath. In, pause, out, pause. In, pause, out, pause. So I've probably just said it a lot more quickly than you're actually breathing. So I wanted to get that idea that we've got this kind of undulating wave of the breath that comes and goes and comes and goes. And that we're looking for that little rhythm in the breath. But your breath, it could be much, much slower. Hopefully it is, because you tend to feel better when your breathing is slower. So it might be inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale. And it's just that nice feeling of being able to watch the kind of in and the out, the positive and the negative, the active and the passive, yin and yang or yin and yang, so that we're just kind of connected to that dynamic balance. My challenge for you today, give your feet a massage. That's the day's challenge. Whenever I'm teaching baby yoga, I always say an edible oil. So you could use olive oil. If you've not got fancy stuff in the house, you could use absolutely nothing. You could do it in the bath so there's water and that'll give you a feeling of flow with the skin. You could use olive oil. You could use sunflower oil. You can go with it with what you have and be a little bit creative if necessary. And my quote for you today is, the time to relax is when you don't have time for it. This is a quote from Sydney Harris. The time to relax is when you don't have time for it. Wise words. Hope you have a good day. It's Sunday today. Here it is grey and it's threatening to rain, but that's a good threat because my garden's going to be really happy. And the plants are going to get a little bit of a bird. So the birds are going to get a little bit of a bird bath as well, which they like. Hope you have a good day. All the best, and catch you tomorrow. Bye.